Good evening. This is my 2000 ML320. Got an engine noise on the front. Hear all this? Air conditioner's running, it's just idling. I've been driving the car. Let's get up close and listen. Sounds like some lifters, probably some belt noise. Let's see what we can do about that. Alright, we're looking at the front of the engine. This is a M113 V6. Alternator pulley, idler, water pump pulley, power steering's in here behind this hose. Get the crankshaft pulley, and right down there at the bottom is the air conditioner pulley. And then you can see him just barely poking out right here. That's your tensioner. Put a 15mm wrench on that nut right there and pull up, and you can release the tension off the belt. Alright, let's try this tensioner pulley, or excuse me, the idler pulley. Not too good. Alternator. Spins nice and smooth. Fan. And water pump. Feels just fine. Let's try this idler for the tensioner pulley. A little bit of racket. Not too bad. Try the power steering pump pulley. See how that sounds? Not too bad. Air conditioner sounds. I think it's just the clutch dragging a touch. Yeah, I don't think that's really that good. Alright, we got a Torx bit. It's a T50. We'll try taking this joker off. Alright, I gotta share a trick. If you're doing this, you don't have enough room for your wrench, spin the fan blade around. The gaps are not equal. Check this one out. Rather big. This gap's really small. They do that so that it doesn't sound funny and don't get a bunch of noise. But then the wrench will fit. Alright, let's do a little post-mortem here. Looks like she slung her grease out. This is a factory part, or at least a dealer part. It's got the little Mercedes emblem on it. But yeah, look at all that grease. It's just out of there. That's why she died. 106,000 miles on it. Alright, new bearing installed. Let's see how that spins. Not too bad. Alright, now we're going to take the tensioner off. We got to take off this little external torque. I think it's a number 12. This little guy right here. And there's another one beneath it that you can't see. Also, pro tip. When you're doing this, make sure you just drove the car so that the engine is as hot as possible. And you keep burning yourself every time you put your hand down in it. Alright, amateur moment here, guys. See how this factory, or this new part, has this little dowel rod to keep the pulley from overextending? Well, if you don't put that in, you can't access the bolt that's holding it there. So I'm going to tighten up the bolt that I just removed, swing the pulley up, put a dowel pin of some sort in there. I got a little screwdriver, and take that thing off. Also, thing to note, this one uses a 17mm on the housing. The other one I was just using the nut that holds on here, so just a little bit different. Same part though. Alright, hokey setup here, but didn't have a drill bit, or excuse me, a screwdriver long enough. Tried to use a drill bit, couldn't find the hole. Said screw it. Here we go. Put the wrench on there. Put another wrench on that wrench. Prop that thing up against oil filter housing. Probably not the best thing, but I'll just have my tools in there, no fingers. I used the wrench to, I used a mirror to see down in there. You really just got to pull it a little bit more and then it slips right in. I used a drill bit, about the right size to see it, and got her out. Alright, a little comparison of old versus new. Got the new one on the left, The other one here on the right. They're both Litton's brand. Alright, she's all back together. That didn't take me very long. You're going to be surprised how much tighter it is going back together. The leverage I don't think is as good on that cast-in nut than it is on the original setup. And yeah, and the spring's probably tighter because it's not 12 years old anymore, or 20 years old. So, clean up and fire it up. Don't forget to take the pin out, because I did. And then I remembered. Alright, we got her running. Let's see if she sounds any better. Still got that lifter noise. I think she's a little quieter. Alright, I just went for a drive. Pull back in. Let's see if she sounds any quieter.
Before I was running that auxiliary air pump because it had just started the car.
I think the lifter noise is a lot more pronounced now.